Alright guys, this is going to be short and sweet. This is usually, well, not usually. I see this a lot on new applications. Okay, can happen on old one. We're going to talk about this a little bit. We have a no flow error and the startup is 60 seconds. This is your flow switch, which is connected to the bottom of the white case, as this is encased with. Okay, it is a phone cord. Now, let me tell you, this is a safety device. You never bypass a safety device. Water is going this way. All right. The reason why they're requiring 12 inches of straight pipe, okay, before this, the water, you see the mouse, is flowing this way. They want 12 inches minimum of straight pipe due to hydraulics. If you look down in the bottom of the ocean, you always see things passing by. Well, that is bubbles. There's actually air bubbles, okay? So if you put a 90 right here, there's a thing called hydraulics. You are capable of making enough bubbles where it fakes out and turns on and off the switch. Mainly see this again on new installations. Okay? Also, if you have a no flow error, okay, when's the last time you backwashed or cleaned your filter? Flow rate is very 11 gallons a minute, okay? I think that's a little bit low. I would say 30. But anyway, and check for wires, whatever. This is the big thing with me, and I don't know why Hayward does it. I'm a Hayward authorized service center. People come and put these and don't really check the arrow, and they install this backwards a lot of times. Now there is an arrow on top of this switch, okay, a flow detector, whatever you want to call it, and it has an arrow facing this way. A lot of times what I see on new applications, the people turn it the opposite way. And when you call up Goal Line, they'll want to send out a person like me, and I'll call you up and I'll ask you what's going on. Oh, I installed the T wrong and I need to install a new T and this, da 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 da. It's not under warranty. Little helpful tip. This cord that's connected to here could be 10, 15 feet away. What you do is carefully shut everything down, carefully wrap it up to a 6-inch little piece of wire that's rather wired, you know, or not wire tied, but you know, you could wire tie it, put a rubber band around it, and you make it as one unit. What you're going to do, if you turn this a half a turn, you're going to turn this wire that's coming out of here half a turn. You do not want to curl this wire up. So you're going to carefully take your time and unscrew this. Alright? Then what you're going to do, you're going to take a big magic mark, because now you got flow going the wrong way. The switch won't work. You're going to take a big magic marker and you're going to make the flow arrow this way. You're going to put Teflon tape around this flow switch, and you're going to carefully screw it back in. Again, if you turn this a half a turn, you turn the wire a half a turn. And then when you put it in, you are going to make sure that this arrow is reading dead on, not on an angle, not anything else like that. It's perfectly straight with this pipe. So now we're taking and changing the flow because we installed this T wrong. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do this way. Alright? Because otherwise Goal Line's going to send somebody out like me, going to cut this, The tea is expensive. My labor is expensive. If you use a magic marker and carefully do what I said and turn this around so you have no leaks, yes, you fouled it up, but if you call Gold Line, they'll send somebody else, and you don't want to get a $200 bill from somebody like me when you can do it yourself. Just keep in mind that arrow has to be perfectly straight with this pipe. Again, I have seen plenty of times out there where I don't have 12 inches of pipe and the thing doesn't turn off, but it's capable. It's called hydraulics. Just to let you know, my rule of thumb is I would like at least 8. But you have a pump, pool pump, spa pump, anything that's sucking water. All right. Rule of thumb is 4 times the pipe diameter before any 90s T's, shutoff valves, whatever. Okay. Jandy valve or whatever. Okay. So if we're at a 2-inch pipe, this is a 2-inch pipe, minimum would be 8 inches. So here's the end of your pump. We would want to see minimum 8 inches of straight pipe before a 90. It's called Pool Hydraulics 101. They recommend 4 inches. I would like to see 6 to 10. So that would be 20 inches. That's asking quite a bit. But hydraulics is very important. Again, you can read this, you can read that, but my big errors on new ones, okay? Alright guys, let me answer this phone. I'll talk to you later. Let me see.